I'm Rick Buck, and I've been a dentist for 17 years. Today, I'm going to explain why you should reconsider using toothpaste and what to do instead. A few years ago, I stated I was going to review toothpastes after I reviewed some toothbrushes, but I quickly decided not to do that because the truth is, toothpastes are not that useful and can possibly do damage to your teeth, especially when you compare it to other things on the market. I know this is a hot take, but hear me out. These are the 6 reasons that you brush your teeth. 1, it removes plaque and bacteria. 2, it fights cavities. 3, it fights gum disease. 4, it whitens your teeth. 5, it strengthens the tooth. 6, it freshens the breath. 7, and sometimes it reduces sensitivity. However, brushing your teeth has 2 possible negative effects as well. These are gum recession and tooth abrasion, which these 2 negative effects are actually quite common for people that think they're really doing a good job taking care of their teeth. And then years later, I have to tell them what they did wrong to make those things happen. Now, I will show you how toothpaste come into play with these points. I will show you how mouth rinses do as good a job or better than toothpaste at the positive aspects, meanwhile minimizing the negative aspects. Plaque removal. Plaque removal is the most important part of brushing your teeth and oral hygiene in general. This meta-analysis of studies that compare toothbrushing with and without toothpaste shows that there was no real difference on how much plaque is removed with or without toothpaste when brushing. And there might be a slight edge to actually brushing without toothpaste when it comes to plaque removal. So once again, plaque removal is the most important part of brushing your teeth, so toothpaste actually doesn't help you achieve the most important part of brushing, which is plaque removal. If you watch my videos on brushing and flossing routines, you will see how my amazing toothbrush removes almost all plaque with and without toothpaste. So toothpaste, when it comes to plaque removal, either worsens the amount of plaque removal or does nothing at all for it. Tooth abrasion. The biggest downside to using toothpaste is it wears down your teeth. People don't realize how abrasive toothpaste is, and that's probably because how foamy and frothy it is. I see the terrible results of how abrasive toothpaste are all the time with people that think they are actually doing a good job of cleaning their teeth. But reality, if you're not being careful, toothbrush wears away your tooth. In fact, I have a video where I do a filling to cover up these notches caused by toothbrush abrasion, so you can see what it actually looks like. And you may notice it also on yourself. As you can see, if you're not careful, brushing with toothpaste can result in these little notches right around the gum line. These notches are unsightly, they cause teeth to become sensitive, and they cause teeth to break sometimes. And food also will get caught in them, like little seeds and things like that. Toothbrush abrasion normally happens due to brushing too hard, brushing with a back and forth motion on your teeth, brushing right after eating, drinking, and teeth whitening, and brushing with an abrasive toothpaste. These are some of the main causes of the toothbrush abrasion. Bad cases of abrasion normally happen from a combination of all these factors that I went over. So normally what happens is these factors will lead to gum recession, and that underlying level is now exposed, and then it wears away much faster than the upper enamel portion of the tooth. And now here's another study that finds that using non-abrasive agents cleaned just as well as toothpaste, but with 14 to 27 times less abrasion. Now that may seem scary, that 27 times is 20 times something that is very, very hard to see, but still it's 14 to 27 times less abrasion. Likewise, this other study found that brushing with a toothbrush alone led to negligible tooth wear versus a toothpaste. In fact, here's a study of a list of toothpastes and how abrasive they are to this layer under the enamel called dentin. You will notice a lot of the whitening toothpastes that don't use peroxide are the most abrasive types of toothpaste on this list. Avoid those toothpastes for sure. You will also note on this list that water is the least abrasive. So you can brush with water and it will remove plaque with very negligible results of abrasion on your tooth. In fact, any liquid around a 6 or above on the pH scale is fine to brush with and won't inhibit the plaque removal like toothpastes might do. When I brush, I personally brush with Act Rinse, water, or peroxide, but more on that in a little bit. Strengthens the tooth. Fluoride in toothpaste is something that can strengthen your tooth to prevent cavities. Many people don't like fluoride for various reasons, so don't even worry, I'm gonna cover that. It's fine to not use fluoride as long as you aren't eating sugar and snacking as well. Sugar increases the bacteria that cause acids that form cavities on your teeth. And snacking keeps the pH low in your mouth, as you can see on this chart. And when that pH is kept low in your mouth, that's when cavities start as well. When the acid level in the mouth is below the critical pH, cavities will start forming, and the critical pH is around 4.5 to 5.5 depending on the person. Fluoride shifts the critical pH threshold of the teeth that is necessary to start a cavity, making it harder to go lower than that threshold to start the decay process. Toothpastes are very good at strengthening the teeth with fluoride, and so that is one of the obvious benefits of toothpaste. But so are some fluoride rinses like Act Rinse. In fact, this study felt that using a fluoride rinse might be more beneficial than toothpaste fluoride. By the way, these studies use the word dentifrice instead of toothpaste if you're looking at them. Either way, it seems like the fluoride from mouth rinse is equal to or better than the fluoride from toothpastes. Quickly, before I get to the most interesting part, I developed the best toothbrush, floss, and other dental products that are in Amazon affiliate links in the description. Those dental products will give you a stunningly clean mouth. You should watch my videos about why they are the best, posted at the end of this video, so you brush and floss with superior results. Freshens breath. The tongue is the major source of bad breath in your mouth. So I want to show you a few studies. This study found that brushing teeth alone with a sodium fluoride toothpaste didn't really reduce bad breath. Now, when they used a toothpaste with an antibacterial agent that is no longer offered in toothpastes, the breath got slightly better. But once again, you can't buy toothpaste with this ingredient anymore. Then they used the same antibacterial toothpaste when tongue brushing, and the breath improved quite noticeably. The same thing happened here. Brushing with stannous fluoride performed better than sodium fluoride because stannous fluoride has antimicrobial properties. I don't like stannous fluoride because it is known to stain your plaque and teeth a little bit darker, even though the newer toothpastes have added ingredients to reduce the effect of stannous fluoride. But what this shows is that antimicrobial agents are what are good for reducing bad breath. But this study shows that tongue scraping and mouthwashes are much better at reducing bad breath than brushing alone. And even after looking at that, I like using this study that shows a few mouth rinses are good at reducing bad breath: hydrogen peroxide and chlorhexidine. I prefer hydrogen peroxide because hydrogen peroxide whitens teeth as opposed to chlorhexidine and stannous fluoride that can possibly stain your teeth. I mean, it's actually peroxide in all of these teeth whitening agents, and that peroxide reduces bad breath. I actually have a halometer that measures bad breath, or the markers of bad breath, and I have found what increases and decreases bad breath the most. I haven't used everything, but it's clear that tongue scraping and hydrogen peroxide rinses are the most powerful combo, in my opinion, in reducing bad breath, and much better than any toothpaste that I have tested. In fact, some toothpaste I tested made the breath worse. Whitening teeth. There are two effective ways to whiten your teeth. First is to scrub off all the surface stains on your teeth, and second is to use peroxide to bleach the stains on your tooth. Using peroxide will get you much wider results. Scrubbing surface stains will work at first to get you limited results and not much better after that. To be a whitening toothpaste, it must either contain peroxide or be abrasive enough to remove surface stains. Here are those charts again that show how abrasive toothpastes can be. You will notice that the most abrasive toothpastes are normally whitening toothpastes. So most of the time, these toothpastes aren't necessary. Peroxide toothpastes are good, but normally give limited whitening results as well. You will see in some of my other whitening videos, to really whiten your teeth, the biggest factor is how long the peroxide is on your teeth. The peroxide rinse and toothpaste will only give you limited results due to the lack of contact time on your teeth. So while it won't darken your teeth, it probably actually won't do much to whiten them either, but neither will many of the whitening toothpaste as soon as the surface stains are gone from your teeth. The peroxide rinse and toothpaste will only give limited results due to the lack of time it contacts your teeth. But the peroxide rinse will do just fine for limited results if you rarely have ever whitened your teeth. And you don't need all these toothpastes to whiten your teeth. You really should watch all my videos on whitening your teeth if that is a big concern to you. Sensitivity. Some toothpastes are made to reduce tooth sensitivity. Anti-sensitivity toothpastes really work well for a lot of people that use them. These toothpastes often have really low abrasivity scores. However, there are mouth rinses out there that have these too. This study shows that they are just as effective as toothpaste at reducing sensitivity, and they are less abrasive than the toothpaste, even though these toothpastes aren't that abrasive anyway. Still, it is less, and if you already have sensitive teeth due to abrasion, you really want to stay anything that can possibly be abrasive and get that abrasion as little as possible. But most people don't even need this. You only need this if your teeth are already sensitive. So now you may be wondering, you gave me a lot of information, but what do I do? Everyone should watch my dental routine video that shows how I clean my teeth to maximize their daily oral care. But I'll kind of break it down to you very quickly. Basically, first I floss with a thick floss. Then every other day or so, I rinse with a peroxide rinse. Then I brush with the best toothbrush for plaque removal with either just water or an Act Fluoride mouth rinse. And voila, spotless teeth, fresh breath, white teeth. Now, I know some of you don't like fluoride, and once again, that's fine if you are a person that eats very, very little sugar and someone that doesn't do snacking in between meals. If you are doing those things, if you are snacking and you are eating sugar, unless you're one of the lucky people that rarely gets cavities, you pretty much need to use something with fluoride in it. Watch all my daily tooth care videos I have posted now for the best techniques, tips, and products for a stunningly clean mouth that avoids tooth decay and gum disease and gives you fresh breath. My dental products are in Amazon affiliate links in the description below, and if in Southern California, my dental office is in the description as well. If you're a dentist with a digital scanner, my brother's incredible dental lab is in the description, and he can work with you anywhere inside the United States. Like and subscribe to my channel if you have teeth.